Start out like you did last time.
Okay, here's the intro. We're gonna be eating and answering questions about our relationship.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
First question. How did y'all meet?
Wait, do I have to answer these?
Yeah, we both do.
Oh, when we first met, I would say, is when you bumped into me outside in the morning when we were supposed to be going to the building in middle school.
I bumped into you?
Yeah, you bumped into me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was so nervous.
What?
And you, like, smiled at me, and I felt so stupid. I was like, I'm so sorry, and I just left.
Okay, for me, I think, like, how we officially met would probably be through... through my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time. But we met maybe, like, 2 or 3 weeks before we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I started dating. So whenever him and I started, like, talking or whatever, like, getting to know each other, I guess, was when he would sit with me, and then all his friends came to sit with me at lunch, too. And Andrew sat, like, directly in front of me. When did you know it was a more than friends feeling? I like this one.
When you started talking to me more than your own boyfriend. when I would go home, and we would
That was, like, always, though.
That
was, like, since the beginning.
Well, when we started texting, like, every single day after school, and then texting became calling. Like, when we started talking to each other all the time.
So let's explain that, because that sounds so bad for me. When I was dating my ex, let's call him...
Carl.
Okay, let's call him Carl. When I was dating Carl, we kind of just started dating because that was just what you did in middle school. Like, when you liked someone, you just dated them. And
for no reason.
Yeah. So we kind of, like, liked each other, of course, but, like, we just were dating. We didn't really know each other until maybe, like, 3 or 4 months into us dating. But even then, we weren't really, like, that good of friends. We were just dating. But, Andrew was. So whenever I was dating him, Andrew and I became really good friends. And I got his number.
He was pretty much my entryway into talking to you.
Yeah. So I got, like, Andrew's number one day, and we began texting and then calling. But it was never, ever in, like, a flirtatious way. Like,
we just hung out.
Like, literally, it was just friends. And that, like, that sounds so stupid. If someone told me that, I'd be like, are you fucking dumb? I know it wasn't just friends.
No,
but we literally never was, like, flirting with each other. How long have y'all been together? Do you know this?
Too long. No, I'm just kidding. Going on almost 4 years. This June, it'll be 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Were you scared at first that you'd ruin your friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my biggest reason.
Time.
That was, like, maybe, like, the number one reason why I didn't date him at first.
What's the best relationship advice you have?
Mine would be to stay loyal. Respect the other person. I think respect needs to be, like, the number one thing.
To have fun. If you can't have fun or be yourself in front of your other, it's not gonna happen.
At all.
At all.
If we couldn't be, like, if our relationship wasn't as fun as it is,
no,
we would hate each other.
If my relationship was boring, why would I be in a relationship?
Yeah. That's what I love about being with you, is because it's so fun.
Number 2, communication, which I suck at.
He doesn't suck at keeping his feelings inside. He sucks at telling me, like updating me on stuff. Like, me and my friend want to hang out today or something like that. Oh,
yeah, making plans with each other. That kind of communication, super key.
But that's not something that will, like, destroy you.
It's not a deal breaker, no. How did you become a thing instead of just friends? Smooth man. I was all like, well, since you don't want to be my girlfriend, you should at least just give me one chance. And she was like, how do I do that? And I was like, let me kiss you.
That's not how it works.
Yes, I was like, let me give you one kiss, and I promise you'll be my girlfriend. Pretty much. And you were like,
no, not how that went down. Okay, we went to the movies with his family, and there was literally, we had the last seats. So there was legit only 7 seats left. There was 5 in the front, and then 2 somewhere else. But luckily those 2 were put together. And his mom was like, you guys go sit up there, you guys have fun, blah, blah, blah. So they all sat in the front, and then we sat in the back, kind of. Well, it was like in the middle of the theater. He was all interested in the movie, and then he just turns immediately. He's like, "Can I kiss you? I really want to kiss you." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Please, please let me kiss you." And I was like, I guess. This one says, favorite memories? Probably like the times we got during summer. Like going kayaking and
Yeah.
doing that kind of stuff, going swimming.
She had to leave every summer for Oregon, so we've never had summers together. This summer will be our first. But we had like a couple of days before she flew out, and we went kayaking and stuff like that. Yeah, those are definitely one of our funner moments.
What irritates you the most about each other?
Oh, number one, top of the list. She doesn't like anime. Oh, that drives me crazy. Anime is the best. Okay, number 2, your table manners. They're so uptight. Oh my god, I could open my mouth this much while I'm eating, and she goes sicko mode on me and elbow drop me.
Okay, my thing is his table manners. Oh my god, his are the worst. Okay, I don't want to say the worst, but him doing this whole fry thing, he gets like 7 fries. Like, I don't like that. That makes me angry. But he chews with his mouth open and everything. Ugh, it's the worst thing.
Not a lot though.
Tell me one time you've eaten in front of me and I have not had to tell you to not do that.
You tell me to do that even when my mouth is closed.
No, I
Yes.
don't.
I'm like, and you're like, hey, chew with your mouth closed. I'm like, okay. I don't plan shit.
Oh, and another one is his memory. He doesn't know how to remember anything. I will be like, oh, I'm going to wear a blue shirt today. 5 minutes later, what color shirt are you going to wear?
Yeah.
I literally just told you a
Hey,
blue
we're
shirt.
going to do this today. We're going to go here. And I pick you up. I'm like, where are we going? What are we doing?
Yes, it makes me so angry.
How do y'all's families feel, and how do you feel about each other's families? So my family, like, I don't want to sound rude, but my family at 1 minute, they're like, oh my god, Zoe's so cool, she's so nice, she's so good for you, y'all are like great together. And then the next, they're like, why does Zoe influence your life so much? When literally I make my own decisions, but then my parents are like, Zoe told you to do that. So they think everything I do is because of her. So sometimes they hate her, and the other times they like her. But then
I think it's a face-to-face type of thing. When your parents or your family is in front of me, they act like I'm like the best girlfriend in the world.
my out of my immediate family, like my parents and my brother, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, my other side of the family, uncles, aunts, grandpas, everyone, they all like Zoe. I mean, they don't. I mean, my mom's side sees her quite a bit. They love her. But my other side, they're like, oh, we don't know
Your
her.
dad's side.
Yeah, my dad's side's like, oh, we don't know her.
My family adores this kid. Absolutely. I don't think there's one person in my family that doesn't.
How often do y'all get to hang out? How often do we hang out?
Now we hang out a lot. Like a lot.
2 or 3 times a week at least.
At least.
At
That's
least.
like our like not seeing each other much week.
Yeah.
Usually we see each other almost every day.
When I was 17, 16, still living with my
Before
parents.
he moved out, yeah.
Yeah.
He moved out.
My
when
parents,
he turned
like,
18.
we had to be supervised to do stuff, pretty much. So we hang out maybe
we hung,
twice a month.
yeah, outside of school, that is.
So we never hung out. We never got to hang out because of my parents when I was still living with them.
Yeah. His
Like-
parents are very strict with us. They always like just assumed we would do bad things and
Yeah.
get ourselves into trouble, but we weren't. We were good kids.
Favorite quality in each other?
Okay, I want to go first. Mine is how funny he is, and yeah, I like his smile. Like whenever you smile, it's so cute.
My favorite quality is how friendly you are. Like how friendly you are to me. Like you're so nice and so open and welcoming. Like like even if we weren't together, I'd see you as a person like I could probably talk to her, you know. Like she seems really nice. But my other favorite quality is how loving you are. Yeah. Like I could just be sitting on my bed playing video games and she'd like tackle me and like kiss my face.
Next one.
Do you guys see a future together? Yeah.
Yes, of course we do.
Yeah. kids in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Like
3 babies.
3 or 4 years. 5 maybe. 6.
5 at the most.
Some of the hardest parts of being in a relationship in high school.
One of the things I think is hard for him is that he can't live a life of a high schooler. So like going to parties.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that stuff. I can't go do wild stuff like high school kids do because I have a responsibility.
To respect me and stuff. I think that's not. I don't want to say that's hard for him.
It's not hard for me.
I think that's,
but I'm like, wow, is that fun? Like,
yeah, I think it's just like, yeah, I think he's just kind of curious about it.
Yeah, my parents were strict, so I've never.
But yeah, but even if we weren't in a relationship, he probably would have never gone to like a high school party because of how strict his parents were, anyways.
Yeah. High school was one giant pissing contest. He was more macho than the other dumbass, and people just want to swing their manliness around and start shit. So people just starting rumors. I think especially with you because I'm a nice guy. I'm easy to get along with, but people like to start rumors about my girlfriend and like to do other stupid things. I mean, I don't get mad, but I mean, I don't like it. Nobody likes that stuff, so.
And I think people do that, especially with us, a lot because
we've been together so long.
Yeah, I think people are more. I don't want to say intimidated, because I don't want to make them seem like belittled, but like I think
just don't like it. I guess I don't know.
I think they don't understand it.
How do y'all handle it when a family member doesn't approve of a decision you've made, like with your significant other or towards them? Yeah. Me, Zoe's not like this. I tell him to blow it. I don't care what you think at all. If you don't like it, you can hit the road. It's not worth my time to care what you think.
I think it depends on the situation. Like,
they've never presented me with a decent situation where they're like, oh, this is a realistic problem.
Well, I think respect is one of my biggest, like, qualities in myself, and I want to be known as someone who has respect and is respectable. I think that's a big thing for myself personally. So like with certain things, I don't like getting in feuds with his family or with my family about a decision we've made. So I kind of just like to like calm it down, I guess. But I don't. He will be like, fuck off and shove it up your ass type of thing.
Yeah. You towards your family, they've never.
Yeah, my family is very supportive of me and
everything
of us.
we do.
Yeah, nearly
your family's
everything.
Awesome.
What's the first thing y'all noticed about each other when we first met?
Like when I first saw you, or?
Yeah.
Okay, when I first saw her, it was 7th grade art class, and I sat at the front of the class, and the door was at the back of the class. And when she walked in, they were like, hey, this is the new student, Zoe, from
I walked
Oregon.
in first. I was the first person to walk in. I remember that.
She had blonde, and she had the whole scene look going.
I had the whole haircut and the dark makeup.
She was a hot emo chick, and I hadn't really seen chicks like that, and I was like, whoa.
Nope.
Yeah, I noticed she was super hot. That's the first thing I noticed.
My first thing was actually that first day of school. And you had, like, just broken up with this girl at the time or something over the summer.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
He broke up with this girl, like, over the summer, and everyone was, like, talking about it in that class. And I was like, who's Andrew? And Shelby sat next to me in that class. And her and another guy in the class pointed towards him. And you were at your table laughing and giggling, but I could see you. And I was like, oh my gosh, his laugh is so cute. And I was like, because I could hear, you know, he's loud. And I was like, his laugh is so cute. His smile is like the most precious thing in the world. I loved his smile. Like, that was like my first thing I noticed was maybe your smile. Who said I love you first?
I have no idea.
I did.
Really?
Yeah. We were just friends at the time. I think it was in 7th grade.
Oh, yeah, because you used to tell me you loved me, and then you were like, as a friend.
It was in 7th grade, and after school, like, literally every day after school, we called each other and was just on the phone until, like, we went to bed or whatever.
Yeah.
And this was every single day. And one day, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go take a nap, and I was really, really sleepy. Like, I was passing out on the phone. And he was like, okay, I'll let you go, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I love you. Don't do that. Leave it alone. But right then and this. Andrew, stop it. Leave it alone.
I will punch you in the face. I just gotta, I don't want to reapply it.
Oh. Because he was like, what? And I was like, as a friend, you know? Like, we love each other as a friend. You're my best friend, Andrew. And he was like, oh, I love you too. Oh, but to that other question, who said I love you first? I think once we started, like the night we first kissed or whatever, it just kind of changed for us. So when we said I love you, it meant something else to us. But, we got asked this, and I don't know why, but it says, have you ever cheated on previous partners? Like, people we dated before each other. Yes. We both did.
Her first kiss with me was cheating.
Yeah. I was dating this guy at the time. We weren't really dating, I guess. We kind of...
You pretty much had titles.
Yeah, we just kind of told everyone we were dating. We never hung out. We never talked. We never saw each other. I think I just was saying I was dating him because it was kind of like... Because he was older than me. And so I felt, like, cool for dating someone older than me. But, like, he cheated on me all the time and all that stuff. So, I don't know. I didn't see us as in, like, a relationship.
Epic. Yeah, I have. I'm a dirty dog.
Yeah.
I sent my wiener pics to other people.
Yeah. Anyways. But
I'm
never
sure
to me.
she did the same, though.
The girl you dated?
Yeah. I guarantee it. Like, 100%.
Did you debate on whether or not to date each other? Yeah. I think that kind of corresponds with the whole... Oh my god, Andrew, wipe that off.
Well, the whole being friends thing.
Yeah. And we just, of course we did it. We debated that. That was because we were such good friends, so.
For weeks.
For weeks what?
We debated that.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you see each other in 5 years?
With babies.
Maybe.
Maybe a house at the time.
Me? Honestly, not in Arkansas.
No.
College degree. Easy. College degree, not in Arkansas. Steady jobs. Maybe not super financially stable yet.
I think...
But...
Okay, this is my thinking.
Getting there.
I think we'll be out of college, and I think because we'll be out of college is when, like, student loans will start happening and stuff. And so I think that's why we'll kind of be, like, struggling money-wise, maybe. But I think once we get out of college, we want to move to Oregon for at least a few years. Just to, you know, get the feel, you know. And so I think at the time, we'll be struggling with moving to Oregon, and I, of course, want to have a baby by then. So moving to Oregon with a baby, I don't know.
Last question. Have you guys lied to your parents? That's a pretty vague vague question. Yes, I've lied to my parents before, but I'm assuming this pertains to us.
To us, no.
Not really. I mean, I've always been like, hey, I'm dating this chick. Too bad if you don't like it.
I was never a chick to your family. Your family knows who I am.
I used to lie about not talking to her after 10.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't allowed on the phone.
That was
actually after like 8. I wasn't allowed on the phone after like 8.
Me? No, I've never lied to my parents about you. Or about us or anything like that. I don't think. I'm trying to think if I have, but I really don't think I have. They kind of know everything, and if they don't know everything, they assume everything, and if they assume something, they never ask about it.
You want me to do your little outro?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. It was pretty cool. We're pretty lame, but you know, we're lame together.
I'm still hungry. I'm still so hungry.
But if you guys want more, just tell us.
Comment
we'll do more
below.
questions.
Am I allowed to say that?
You're allowed to, but it's pretty lame.
I feel like I'm too new.
You should really just Instagram us. It's easier.
Yeah, DM us on Instagram or
any questions or requests or whatever.
I think Instagram would probably be the quickest way to get a hold.
I don't care.
Instagram or my Twitter. And I'll put
I just have Instagram. Don't text me though, because I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah, probably text me. If you text him, I'll just see it and I'll answer for him.
That's it. So.